Well, if it's cold out, I'm a supporter of snow, so I can't be too mad about what's coming.
Yeah, and I mean, it's an active pattern. The storms just keep coming. At least we're getting a couple, maybe even a few days between most of them. So we at least have that going for us.
Break.
Yeah, it is a busy pattern though. I want to show you what's going on out there tonight. There's actually a storm down to our south impacting the mid-Atlantic. Several inches of snow around Washington, D.C. This one though is going to miss us. There is another system behind it though, and that's what will come in late tomorrow night into Thursday. Some energy coming out of Denver will combine with some over Houston, Texas. That's what generates what comes through late tomorrow night into Thursday. And then the weekend storm is still west of California out over the Pacific, and just spatially, given how far away it is, you can understand why there's still some uncertainty in how much snow or how much ice we will see this upcoming weekend. For tonight, it's going to be cold, not quite as cold as last night, but still I think we'll start tomorrow morning at 1 below in Bangor, single digits to around 10 degrees on the coastline. A fair amount of sunshine tomorrow morning. This is the map at noon. Still partly to mostly sunny, but clouds do start to come in a bit during the afternoon. That's ahead of our next system. And tomorrow will be a bit of a colder afternoon. Today, southern Maine, despite the very cold morning, got into the low 30s. I think tomorrow it's mid-20s for most of us and teens across the far north. Now the next system comes in tomorrow night, but it's not a pure snowstorm because we have these two areas of low pressure, and that means aloft up in the clouds there will be some warmer air that moves in even if the ground stays cold. So that's a recipe for snowflakes that can melt and then refreeze into sleet or ice pellets, especially toward the end of the system, middle of the day on Thursday. 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, still dry across the state, but clouds are coming in. So if you have plans tomorrow evening, you're in fine shape. Midnight tomorrow night, some snow showers developing over southwestern Maine, and then the snow fills in, getting into central Maine by 3 a.m. and eastern Maine about 4 or 5 in the morning. Snow will be moving in. It's cold for the Thursday morning commute, so there will be snow on the ground and there will be light to moderate snow falling. But then we get that warming up in the clouds, which will change the snow over to sleet, ice pellets, and maybe even a touch of some freezing rain. Perhaps some of the islands and peninsulas warm above freezing, but I think at the ground it'll be hard to warm that air up away from the ocean. So it'll be snow that changes over to a bit of sleet or a bit of freezing rain, while all snow falls in the far north. The afternoon, by the way, in most of central and southern Maine, it should be much easier getting around. It's really just a morning commute impact that ends as a little bit of ice midday. So 3 to 6 inches of snow for most of us. If the sleet comes in early, it'll be on the lower end of this range. If it holds off a bit, especially farther north, that's where we could get some 6-inch totals. And the jackpot will be the county where it stays all snow. Behind that system, Friday is chilly, breezy to maybe even windy with some gusts over 30 miles per hour. Next system comes in late Saturday night into Sunday. And again, it doesn't look to take a pure snow track. So because of that, we may be dealing with snow that moves in Saturday night and then another mixed bag of sleet and freezing rain, possibly a little bit of rain during the day on Sunday too. So a lot to follow with that storm, and we'll keep you posted. Tomorrow seas will be 2 to 3 feet on the water. Sunshine giving way to clouds tomorrow. Snow moves in after midnight tomorrow night. A messy Thursday morning commute, but the afternoon will be much better. It's really just poorly timed for that morning commute on Thursday. Dry but breezy on Friday, and then the next storm moves in Saturday night into Sunday. Right now, especially outside of the mountains, it looks like it could be a mix of everything. Snow, sleet, freezing rain, which is the worst, and maybe even a little bit of plain rain if the storm tracks far enough inland. So just have to follow that, Sam. It's a busy pattern.
Yeah, keep the scrapers handy.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Ryan. Yep.